Hello and welcome to the Three Mouseketeers, the live stream that understands your Disney addiction. I'm Jared.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Emily.
We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. We're gonna talk about the new trailer, Raya and the Last Dragon. But first, we wanted to do some fun stuff. So we're going to actually do a few trivia questions. Feel free to leave comments and play along with us at home. That's kind of what we did this for. We wanted everybody to have a little bit of fun with us and play games. So Amanda, Emily, we're going to have three trivia questions, one from each of us, correct?
Right.
Correct.
Everybody has their their questions and their answers, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so who's going to want to go first?
Me.
Or actually, you know what? How about this? Let's talk about something before we get into trivia. Has anybody done anything Disney this week?
I always do stuff Disney. Today I was playing Disney Vacation. It was lots of fun.
Okay, very cool. Because you're going in
watched-
February. Were you planning for yourself or were you planning for somebody else?
I was planning for myself and for others. There are new Disney packages that came out, the discounts for travel for the beginning of next year. So I've been doing a lot this week for that. It just came out yesterday. And so that's really exciting times when the new discounts come out.
Oh, very fun. I'm kind of jealous. I want to go back, but I mean, I just left not that long ago, but
Well,
I
me
guess,
too, but can you ever really go too many times? I don't know.
No, not really.
Still debating that.
I mean, if you go every day and you don't live in Orlando, maybe you're going too much, but other than that, no, not really.
Yeah, true. I've also been catching up on my Disney Halloween movies. So some things I didn't necessarily remember being Disney Halloween movies, but fun anyway.
Okay. Well, very cool. What about you, Emily? What did you do Disney this week?
I hung some shelves and put some Disney things on them.
Woohoo!
Very cool.
I've also been watching that I really can't remember the name of it, but it's a show on Disney Plus, and it's basically a documentary about Animal Kingdom and how they care for the animals and stuff. And they've been releasing an episode every week, and it's really great, and I highly recommend it.
I actually did hear really good things about that show.
Yeah, I cry almost every episode.
Of course you do.
It's very emotional.
Do they show like the babies and everything?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, is that why you cried?
Yeah, and just, I mean, in general, like they show if the animal's sick, how they care for them, and they show the bond that the keepers have with the animals, and it's really cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet that would be so much fun to do that.
I know. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, this week I actually watched Hocus Pocus.
Ooh. Is that the first time you've seen it?
Oh, no, obviously not.
Oh.
It's one of the best.
Had to ask.
Amanda and Emily, you guys are wearing Hocus Pocus shirts.
Yeah.
It says, I tell children.
Totally by accident.
Yeah, you did not coordinate this before the show.
No.
I didn't know you had that shirt.
And I now feel left out.
You totally need one.
You should order one.
I might. It's a pretty good shirt.
It is.
Okay, well, we have a couple viewers as of right now. Why don't we go ahead and get into some trivia? Who wants to go first? Amanda, how about you?
Yes.
Okay. And here's your question.
Which Disney mountain has ties to the Society of Explorers and Adventurers?
Okay, and you do have multiple choice for us, correct?
I do. A, Space Mountain. B, Splash Mountain. C, Big Thunder Railroad. Or D, Expedition Everest.
Okay. That's a very good question. Also, for those who jumped in after the intro, we're doing this for everybody at home as well. So if you know the answer, go ahead and comment and let us know what you think. Amanda, why don't you give those again one more time?
All right. The multiple choice are A, Splash Mountain. Sorry, I said that wrong. A, Space Mountain. B, Splash Mountain. C, Big Thunder Railway or Railroad, sorry. And D, Expedition Everest.
I feel
Okay.
like I have my guess.
I think this is boiled down to a 50-50.
50-50, there's four
And
choices. You've narrowed it down.
I've narrowed it down.
All right.
Emily, why don't you go ahead and give your guess and your thought process?
Okay. Well, I had also kind of narrowed it down between Big Thunder and Expedition Everest. But ultimately, I'm going with Expedition Everest because I feel like it goes along with Society of Explorers and Adventurers. You know, it is an expedition. You are exploring things, and it is an adventure.
All right.
Okay, that's very good. Amanda, your husband says D as well.
He does.
And Marie says D as well.
Look at us.
Right.
Yeah, I am going to have to go with everybody else and say D for the same reasons that Emily said.
Is that what you were thinking before Emily said all those reasons? Or are you saying that because Emily said all those reasons?
No, I was thinking the exact same thing. I boiled it down to uh, Expedition Everest and Big Thunder Mountain. And I don't know. I mean, Big Thunder Mountain makes sense to me, but Expedition Everest makes so much more sense because, like Emily said, it's about exploring and adventure. And I mean, it even has the Sasquatch tied to it. So, I mean, that would Yeti Sasquatch is the same thing.
No, it is not.
They're
It is.
related.
No,
They're
Yeti,
not the
Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Swamp Ape. I mean, you're
The
talking to a
Yeti-
conspiracy guy, so
No, the Yeti
Yeti is
lives in like the mountains in, you know, cold weather. A Sasquatch just lives in the forest. Like it could live at
Exactly.
the big thicket down the road.
they're all pretty much the same animal.
Okay.
Okay.
They're the same. It is the
All
same.
right. Mhm.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going D as well for those reasons. And it seems like it would be something that you would see at Mystic Manor. So like
Well-
getting artifacts from like the Himalaya mountains and stuff like that. So
I'm going to go ahead and tell you that you are all wrong.
wow. Okay.
Yeah. So sorry about that. It's actually Big Thunder Railroad.
Okay, that
Man.
was
All right.
you know, I narrowed it down to those two.
So apparently in the Society of Explorers and Adventurers, there are both good and bad members of the society. And the owner of Big Thunder Railroad is actually of the latter. He is not a good guy and he just wants more and more money. So yeah, good times.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
We were wrong.
We were wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and say that we were probably right, in all honesty. I mean, it makes more sense.
Okay. That's how that works.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Emily, why don't you go ahead and give yours?
Okay. What is the tallest ride at Disney World? And my multiple choice are A, Tower of Terror, B, Splash Mountain, C, Astro Orbiter, or D, Expedition Everest. Should I say those again?
I feel like I already know the answer, but go ahead and give it one more time.
Okay, so is it A, Tower of Terror, B, Splash Mountain, C, Astro Orbiter, or D, Expedition Everest?
Mm. So, just out of curiosity, did you know this one ahead of time?
No.
Or did you have to look it up? Okay, just curious.
I had to look it up.
Okay. Amanda, what do you think?
No, I want to hear what you think first.
Okay. I
Since
don't
you were
want to
so
give mine
confident.
first because I know this one. So
Okay.
why don't you give your guess
You
first?
Googled it whenever
I
I
did
sent you
not.
the question.
Did not.
I think it is Tower of Terror,
Okay, why do you say that?
just because it seems like it's the tallest.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
Marie would agree with you. She guessed Tower of Terror as well.
Nice. What about you, Jared?
I am going to go ahead and say that it is Tower of Terror. And I know this for a fact because Tower of Terror is the tallest ride, standing at 199 feet, because they could not put it over that, because if they did, they would have had to put a light on top of it, and they did not want to do that.
I did know that they didn't want to put a light on top of it, but I didn't think about that whenever I was saying my answer.
Okay. So the answer is Expedition Everest.
What?
No.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it's not.
Yes,
They
it
don't have a
is.
light on top.
It is the tallest ride at Disney, but I'm a little confused because it is also 199 feet. And now I need to quickly Google how tall Tower of Terror is because they might be tied, even though I checked multiple sources that all said that Expedition Everest is the tallest.
Maybe.
That's very interesting.
I know. I thought that it would have been Tower of Terror, but
Maybe it
I
was
don't
Tower
know.
of Terror until they made Expedition Everest. I don't know.
Maybe, but
Maybe it stands
I
at like
think that they're the
199 and
same.
2
They
feet
may
or
be.
2 inches,
So,
maybe?
maybe so. I think that they're the same though, and all of my sources are wrong. So,
Blame the
How dare
sources.
they?
I think the people that said Tower of Terror, which is everyone, are equally as correct as the people, me, that said Expedition Everest.
Yeah. And I mean,
So we all win.
Yeah.
yeah, I guess. I guess that's how that works. But I'm very surprised that Expedition Everest is the same height, though.
I mean, if you think about it, whenever you're like going up to the top of Expedition Everest, like it feels like you're a million feet in the air and you're not even technically at the top of the mountain.
Right. Well, see,
Right.
probably what it is, it's probably just like a little piece of it makes it that tall.
It
Is what it
probably
is.
Yeah.
It's like where the tracks break, so and it goes kind of up above everything else. You know what
Maybe.
part I'm talking about? That's probably
Yeah.
the part that's that tall. Whereas Tower of Terror, it's like the whole building is that tall, so it makes it feel like it's that tall. Whereas Expedition Everest doesn't.
I don't know. It's a question for the Imagineers. Let me call them real quick, get
Okay.
them on the phone,
We will wait.
and ask them that
Yeah.
question.
We're gonna be here for
Sorry,
a
my
while.
nose itches tonight. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and give my question and see what you guys think. What is Goofy's profession in a Goofy movie? Do you guys know this without having multiple choice?
No. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't remember now. It's been a little while since I've watched it, but go ahead.
All right.
Oh. Look, we
So
got
hold on.
some
So
confirmation.
going back, hold on. Going back to Emily's question. Chris says 199 and a half feet. So
Which
I'm
one is
guessing, yeah, I'm
199.5
guessing
feet?
he's talking about Expedition Everest, maybe. That would be my guess,
I'm
since Emily said
assuming.
Expedition Everest. So,
Yeah.
but what is Goofy's profession in a Goofy movie? I'm going to go ahead and give you multiple choice. So we have A, videographer, B, fisherman, C, photographer, or D, he was unemployed.
Yeah, I didn't know it without the multiple choice. I still don't know it with the multiple choice.
Well,
Well,
what did you guess
I
without
know
the
for
multiple choice?
sure it's not fisherman because he and Max are going fishing on vacation. So I know for sure it's that one. And I know for sure he is not unemployed. I am fairly confident that he's a photographer.
Okay. Emily, I'm going to ask you, what did you think it was before I gave multiple choice?
I thought he was a professor.
You thought
Goofy?
Goofy was a professor.
I
Okay,
don't know
professor of what?
why. I don't know. I just thought he was a college professor. I don't
That
know
is
why.
definitely not it.
I got that from somewhere. I don't know. But now that I know that he's not a professor, I think he's unemployed.
Okay.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, I guess. I would like to see what everybody else thinks. Chris or Marie, you guys have been playing the other two questions. What do you guys think before I give the answer? Emily, I do like your professor. I wish that it was like I imagine he would be a professor of like I don't know abstract art.
Yeah, I could see that honestly.
Amanda, what do you think he would be a professor in?
Of miming. I don't know.
Miming. I
Mime.
think
Mime.
yeah,
Miming.
miming. Yeah, miming.
I
I
would
think
say
he would make a
mine.
terrible
You said
mime.
mining.
No.
Mining.
Oh,
Okay, so Chris guessed photographer.
he went with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
Smart
Mm-hmm.
man.
Smart move, Chris. Uh, Emily, you said unemployed, correct?
hmm
Okay, I'm going to let you guys know that one of you is correct, and that is Amanda. Amanda, he was a photographer.
Yay.
Okay, makes sense.
So, all right. I got one of you, so that's something. Okay, well, I guess let's go ahead and talk about Raya and the Last Dragon. So, as we all know, this just released this past week.
The
Have you guys?
trailer, not the movie.
Yeah, the trailer. The trailer just released this past week. Have you guys watched this?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and you know what? Before we actually get into it and give our thoughts, let's go ahead and play the trailer real quick. I do want to mention this is not ours. This is Disney's. Obviously, they did not pay us to promote this in any way or run this on our show in any way. It's just we wanted to show you for those who have not seen it yet, and then we're going to talk about it and discuss and kind of see what we think. So let's go ahead and play this.
My whole life, I trained to become a guardian of the dragon gem. He's changed, and its people are divided. Now, to restore peace, I must find the last dragon. My name is Raya. A little too big for this bud.
Okay, what did you guys think?
I think it looks good. I would definitely like to see it.
I want to see it as well. It reminds me of Moana, which makes sense because it's brought to us by the same people who made Moana.
Right.
And it kind of gives me like Indiana Jones meets Moana meets
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yes,
Yeah.
like all of these really good movies combined, and
Kind of Mulan too.
yeah, a little bit Mulan as well.
A little bit. So I did see somebody compare it to The Legend of Korra, which is obviously not a Disney property. It's Nickelodeon, but it does seem to have a lot of Legend of Korra resemblance in it.
I'm not familiar with that, so
Me neither.
I can't compare.
So The Legend of Korra is a continuation of the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, okay. That
So
one I'm familiar with.
it's 70 years after The Last Airbender. So
Gotcha.
it's a good show. You should watch it. It's not, like I said, it's not Disney, but it's really good.
Yeah. Well, the sidekick, I guess, is super cute.
Tuk Tuk?
Mhm.
Is that his
Yes.
name?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
that is his
It
name.
was a little hard to hear.
Yeah, Disney does a good job with their cute sidekicks. They know what they're doing because they can make those cute stuffed animals to sell of the
I
sidekicks,
know.
and people
Oh, yeah, most
like
definitely.
me will buy them.
I can't wait for the Tuk Tuk Disney bounding that Emily's going to do.
There's not much to that one.
There's
How are we gonna
not.
pull
That's what's
off
going to
the
be
shell
challenging.
on the back. I mean, that's going to be an interesting.
I'm
I
sure
don't know.
they're probably going to make some kind of backpack or something.
Probably.
Probably.
You
Yeah.
know Disney, they're going to do that.
Yeah.
So I did want to say, so if you do a quick Google search, what it says about Raya and the Last Dragon is in the land called, and I might screw this up, Kumandra, Kumandra, split into 5 different regions. A warrior named Raya searches for the last dragon in the world.
Cool.
And they give you a little glimpse of the dragon
Mhm.
during the trailer. Not much.
It's just at the very end, right? Like when they were doing the credits, or
Just at the
Yeah.
very
the
end,
name?
yes.
Yeah.
I guess they don't want you to know if she finds the dragon or not.
My
Well, I would
guess is
think-
she's going to find the
Yeah,
dragon.
you kind of have
Yeah,
to.
but they can't give it away.
Okay.
What if she finds the dragon and it's Goofy?
Then there's an issue.
And then it just turns into just a Goofy dragon.
So is
That'd be
Goofy
interesting.
a cow or a dog or a dragon?
I mean, could be a dog dragon or a cow dragon.
Or all three.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cow dog dragon.
Mm-hmm. Because those exist.
So I think You guys kind of nailed this on the head. It's got a lot of inspiration, I think, from different movies, Mulan, Moana. It seems like it's going to be kind of in that same character vein, I guess, if you want to say it that way.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm really interested to see if they make her an official Disney princess.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Mulan is,
She
Yeah.
is.
Moana
I
is.
don't understand the Disney princess, like what qualifies you to be a Disney princess, an official one at least, because,
Yeah,
it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm excited about this. It's another strong female character that's not just this poor, helpless princess that needs to find a husband and, you
Be
know,
saved. Yeah.
yes, it's
yeah.
another like Moana type character, which I love. I have a feeling this is going to be one of my favorite Disney movies. I have very high hopes.
Yeah. It looks really, really good. So when does that one come out again? Do you remember?
So that one comes out March 12th, 2021.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be in theaters, if they're going to release it on Disney Plus, if they're going to release it like they did the Mulan live action and be like a special early release for Disney Plus. I really don't know. I don't think there's a whole lot of information out right now. But if you do a Google search, it does say March 12th, 2021 in the
I
US.
I think that at the end of the trailer that I watched, I don't know if about the one that we just watched. I was kind of, but I think that it said in theaters March. So
Maybe.
I think that
Planning.
their goal is to have it in theaters,
Yeah.
obviously, but I think that they'll make adjustments if they have to.
Right.
Probably so. I'm checking IMDb just to see what I can find, and it does say the same. It says expected March 12th, 2021. Does not necessarily say in theaters or anything like that.
They may not want to say anything right now, just with the world being so in the air as it is right now. They probably would prefer it to be in theaters. I'm guessing they would probably make more if it were in theaters, but
Mhm.
not knowing how the world's going to be then, they're probably kind of holding off on any major announcements on it since that is several months away now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to say this though. IMDb has something different than the Google search that I did, and I would trust IMDb a lot more than I would Google. So this says that the realm that Raya lives in is Lumandra, Lumandra.
Hmm.
And it's a reimagined Earth inhabited by an ancient civilization. A warrior named Raya is determined to find the last dragon.
It looks good.
It does.
I'm excited.
I'm very
Just-
excited. I mean,
Just now we have to wait till March.
I know.
That's a long
again,
time.
Tuk Tuk is probably going to end up being one of the modern favorites for the sidekicks
Yeah.
Probably.
because he starts out so small and cute and adorable.
I know. And then whenever at the very end of that trailer, at least, I mean, he is huge. He's like twice her size, and she's like rolling him.
I
I
know.
don't know.
And I think that kind of is one of the resemblances of Legend of Korra is that in Legend of Korra, she rides a polar bear dog, which is a mix between a polar bear and a dog, but it's like extremely big.
Yeah. I feel like this little thing Tuk Tuk is neither a polar bear or a dog.
No, it is not. It is a
So-
giant roly poly mixed
Okay.
with an armadillo.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is he a roly poly or is he an armadillo? I wasn't
I-
quite sure which one he was.
I think he's his own creature.
Or a hedgehog. I mean, because he kind of
Yeah, he does.
Like, his face reminded me of a hedgehog, but didn't have
Mhm.
spikes. So
Yeah.
I wasn't quite sure what he was supposed to be. But he's super
I
cute.
I know. I think he might just be a combination.
He's a Tuk Tuk.
Yep.
Yes. Well, that's his name. I don't know what he is, but he is something.
Yeah.
We can say that. Yeah. So I know in our next episode we're going to be talking about some of the movie releases that are to be expected uh, coming up pretty recently. So we might touch on this one again a little bit, but yeah. I mean,
All right.
I
Well,
know
that's in
that the
3
audio
weeks,
quality
so-
probably wasn't the best because I had a little bit of issues. For some reason, it wasn't playing directly into our feed, so I had to run it off of my mic. So I know it was a little bit of feedback issue and some
Yeah.
other things. So definitely go and watch it. We'll probably post it on our social media so you can watch it on your own and get a better audio quality.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I apologize for that. I should have probably tested it beforehand.
It's okay. You live and you learn.
I
Yep.
guess. But what do you guys have other than this? You guys have anything you want to talk about specifically?
Um, not that I can think of.
I know. You're putting us on the spot. 'Cause
I
I'm already just talking
know.
about the
I
trailer.
am.
I will mention again, I really think everyone needs to go watch that Animal Kingdom documentary on Disney Plus because you won't regret it.
Yeah, I plan on watching it. Maybe not just yet. I might wait until I can binge all of the episodes all at once.
Yeah, but there's 5 out right now, so you can make a good binge. I don't even know
Yeah,
how
you
many
can.
there's gonna be.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be like a limited series or if it's going to be like a once a year series. Usually, first season there's like 8, so maybe 8. But who
Maybe.
knows? It might be a limited and just do 6 episodes or something. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look into it. But yeah, I'm really interested in watching it, and I'm kind of
It's good.
surprised I haven't watched any of it yet. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, The Mandalorian starts up again soon
I
for those of
know.
you
Yes.
interested.
Yes. I've got to see Baby Yoda, of
I-
course.
excuse me, it's the child. Get it right.
Disney, on Disney literature, it specifically said the child,
Look,
aka Baby Yoda. So
I mean, he is
you
Baby
can
Yoda.
call him Baby Yoda now.
he's
Disney
not
said
Baby
so.
Yoda though.
Disney said you could call him Baby Yoda, so I'm
Well,
calling him
Disney
Baby Yoda.
doesn't know what they're talking about.
What? Disney owns him.
Disney is trying to appease the fans that have gotten used to calling him Baby Yoda. That's what they're trying to do. That's why they
matter.
put the AKA is because he's also known as Baby Yoda because
It
you
doesn't matter.
yokels decided to start naming him Baby Yoda for no reason.
Disney's advertising Baby Yoda, so he's Baby Yoda.
He's not. He is the child.
It's official.
He is the child. I'm not going to fight over this anymore.
No, we're done. That's good.
Okay. Yeah. So Mandalorian is going to be starting soon, and I'm very excited about that
When
as
does
well.
that start exactly? Do you remember? I think it's this month. I
The
thought it was
30th.
October. The 30th. Okay. So that's like next week.
Yeah. Very
That's
soon.
awesome.
Yes.
I'm excited.
I
for
bet
that.
everybody who canceled their Disney Plus subscription because Mandalorian was finished, I think
It's
they're probably
pretty
going to be
upset right
getting
now.
Disney. Well, I don't know. They're probably going to be getting Disney Plus again.
Maybe.
Chris decided to hop in and say hashtag Baby Yoda 2020. In all honesty, I would take him over either of our options currently. Yeah, so I guess if you're talking about that, I'll say Baby Yoda 2020, sure.
Ooh, you admitted it.
But I mean, I would say the child 2020. So
Too late.
Yep, already said it. Sold.
okay. Well, Amanda, what about you? You have anything other than Raya and Mandalorian that you want to talk about?
I did. My husband got me this really cool poster that, of course, I don't have in here with me. Like I could show you, but it's from Mystic Manor. It's one of the official posters from Mystic Manor, and it is super cool. It's officially from Disneyland Hong Kong. So,
Oh, that's very fun. I like
Yeah.
that. You should take a picture and post it on social so everybody can see it.
I will. And actually, that's our next podcast episode is Mystic Manor. We're talking about Mystic Manor.
Yes, it's
It'll
already
release.
recorded. It'll release this coming up Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah, which is let's see, the 29th of
Yes.
October 2020 for those who might be watching this a little bit later.
Oh, true.
Yeah, so I mean, because this will be on Facebook Live, or I guess Facebook video and YouTube as well.
Right.
I do not have anything Disney. I feel left out that I have a Pizza Planet shirt on instead of the I Smell Children shirt like Amanda and Emily have
Hocus
on.
Pocus?
Yeah, but it was a 50-50 chance. I almost wore, I have the exact same Pizza Planet shirt. And if I had not remembered that next week is Halloween, I would have worn that shirt instead of this one. We almost matched.
So that is what is going on with the siblings.
I don't know.
That's pretty good. Oh well, Chris chimed in, says he loves Mystic Manor. I want to ride Mystic Manor. I obviously have not gone to the parks in Hong Kong or Shanghai or Tokyo
Or Paris.
or Paris or
Or
Disneyland.
California.
Yeah.
So
So
which ones have you
all
been
I've been to is Disney World. So I need to expand
Branch out?
my parks for Disney. But I
Mhm.
mean, I think Tokyo is probably the only other one I can go to because that's the only one that has the Tower of Terror other than Disney World.
Yeah. Well, Disneyland has what it was formerly known as the Tower
Yeah.
of Terror.
Not Tower of Terror, though.
No, but it's great.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's fantastic, but not Tower of Terror.
I can tell you the Tower of Terror in Tokyo is different than the one
Oh, I can
at
imagine.
Disney World. Yeah.
Yeah, I would
It
I would
has
think
a different
so.
story to it than the
Yeah.
one. So,
No, I'm aware of that, but it's still Tower of
Okay.
Terror. So
well, it's still the same facade for Tower of Terror at Disneyland too, but
But
just
it's
the
themed
story's
different and, yeah.
exactly.
no,
So it's kind of the same with Tokyo.
nah, it's still Tower of Terror. So Chris mentioned something, Amanda, your husband.
We don't need to talk about this.
He said that I climbed Mount Fuji, and I have. I'm not going to tell the story though. Sorry.
Good. We don't need to hear that.
Even I've gotten tired of telling this story. So
What?
Wow.
yeah, it's surprising, I know, but
Yeah.
okay. Well, anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to say that that's going to be it for this episode, unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about specifically. But we talked about what we wanted to. We did the trivia. We talked about Raya, the last dragon, and how excited we are about that. What do you guys think?
Sounds good.
Yeah. Until next time.
Okay. Yeah. Until next time, I guess this has been the Three Mouseketeers, and thank you all for joining us and chiming in, and you're going ahead and playing trivia with us. I guess we'll see you next time.
Have a zippity-doo-dah day.
See you real soon.